people, they act like they're all rich, but in reality, they're just broke and they're just trying to sell you a course.
Why would an engineer go to school and leave with 60K in debt just not to find a job? Would you consider your grandparents or your dad successful?
Yeah, so if you put in time, anything, if you just stay in it long enough, I think you'll be successful.
Well, now we're moving towards the World Cup. Who do you think is taking it home?
Nah, you can't just say that.
If you have that strain to Allah Azza wa Jal, then you're considered maybe not successful in this dunya, but you're already successful in the akhirah. What do you think of early marriage?
Nah, I don't even care, bro.
AI was good in the beginning, but now it's come to a point where like it's gonna affect us in a negative way. My mom be sending me those reels like, oh, don't do that, and I'd be telling her, say AI. You have to be stupid enough to start knowing the competition that you're in.
If I actually learn how to sell, bro, I can do anything.
You honestly have a better chance of creating a podcast like us. So many people like my age, once they graduated, they got lost. If you're trying to build a business or you're trying to make money online, you need a personal brand. College is a business. You're trying to get your money. So invest in courses, not colleges.
Are you selling a course, bro?
Yeah, I'm selling a course. Check the link.
Year algebra. Please stop asking us to find your ex. She's not coming back, and don't ask why.
Get out.
What do you regret?
Regret?
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. Assalamu alaikum. Today you guys are with Out of Pocket. I'm your host, Muhammad Ali. And we have Hudayf Al-Jahmi, who is also...
Assalamu alaikum. I'm your co-host, Hudayf Al-Jahmi. And we're with Out of Pocket, where we're just going to be out of pocket and talk about literally anything.
To be honest, we created this to be raw and just out of pocket in general. He said he's a co-host. He's technically the host as well. This is more of a both of us type of thing. If you guys will want to sponsor us, feel free to reach out through our DMs. And yeah, that's honestly about it. Let's get started, inshallah. I want
to start with like the idea of Out of Pocket is just like a place where we'll just be ourselves, and it won't be like anything where we're like it's not gonna be too serious. It's just like me and Mo just being ourselves and just like doing talking about a lot of random stuff.
Since this is the first episode, I want to obviously introduce ourselves. We are currently both college students, and we're both going into the healthcare field. And on top of that, we do play sports. We're into soccer. And today, actually, Barca lost in the Champions League, which is actually sad.
Yeah, this guy right here is a Barca fan, and this whole time he's saying they're gonna come back. He even was about to put that story up where he's gonna act like he's all that, and they just got embarrassed.
Look,
red card
Barca,
and all that. Come on, bro.
Yeah, but Barca is a team that Lamine Yamal is honestly carrying. If the defense is bad, you can't blame a whole team. It's the defense. The defense sucks. Obviously, they played their part. They did good. Barca did good. You can't hate on that.
You can say that Barca has the best attack, but they probably also have the worst defense.
The worst defense, and that's honestly true.
But going back to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal is like, yeah, he's a good player, but myself, I'm a Bayern fan. So, and he always says that Lamine Yamal is better than Michael Olise, which I'm really against, because Lamine Yamal is like, he's all ego. Like, but when you look at Michael Olise and you actually watch his highlights, he's different. He's actually like he'll do his job, and then that's what just the team needs. Lamine Yamal goes above and beyond, which is like he only goes above and beyond just for the fact of his ego. That's it.
Yeah, I kind of disagree with that. You think he goes above and beyond for assists and all that just because of his ego? On top of that, this season alone, you have to give Michael Olise, or however you say his name,
20 goals so far.
Yeah, you have to give him his credit. He is balling out, and especially with Bayern. Bayern are such a solid team. You have to give him credit. But when it comes to Lamine Yamal, at the age of 18 years old, what he's doing is insane. They put him in the mid today. They put him as a 10, I'm pretty sure, in the Champions League, which I honestly don't agree with. But he's balled out. Anytime he touches the ball, he's dangerous. And you can't take that away from him.
I'm not going to take it away. I'm going to give him his credit. Lamine Yamal is a baller. All right? But I don't think he's like... he's not that right. He's a game changer and all, but he's not like a Messi type or Ronaldo type. He can't carry them.
Exactly.
He can't do all that.
He's not. He's Lamine Yamal. And
exactly.
He's better than them at his age, at 18. Ronaldo at 18.
Well,
Messi at 18.
He started younger.
What?
He started at 16 professionally.
Okay. It doesn't matter.
Well,
at 18, he's better than Ronaldo at 18, he's better than Messi. He's Lamine Yamal. You have to give him his credit. He's honestly he built Bersha. Bersha was where? Like Bersha was
Um, you could
obviously
say
a
the same
big
thing about
name, a
Rafinha.
big name, a big name. Yeah, Rafinha, you have to give
Rafinha
him his
too.
credit too. He was injured. He was injured, but you have to give him his credit. Bersha is such a solid team. Obviously, their defense needs help. That's the only thing. But overall, I feel like next season they're gonna do a lot better.
I mean, if they do focus on their defense, yeah. Hey, going back to I have a question. Who do you think's winning the Champions League? Because Barca's
Honestly,
out now.
it's,
Who's left?
speaking speaking of soccer, PSG.
PSG,
I
bro.
think I think whoever wins that side of the bracket in the semifinals, either PSG or probably Bayern or Real Madrid, one of them is probably taking the whole Champions League
I'm calling
regardless.
it tomorrow. Real Madrid's gone. They're gone.
Whatever you say, you can't doubt Real Madrid in the Champions League, and they prove that
They
over
just
and over
tied
and
to
over.
a team that's facing relegation, bro. They're not. They're not even
Like
scoring a
I
goal.
said, you can't doubt Real Madrid. The second that you doubt Real Madrid, why would you doubt a team like that?
I mean, they got a
Byron,
dictator on that team,
Byron,
bro. They got
Byron.
Mbappe over there.
Yeah,
Oh,
Byron is such a solid team.
yeah, I know. That's why I
Solid.
think they
They're
could take it home.
solid in every single aspect. Defense, mid, offense. They're so solid. But when they're versing Real Madrid, then they're versing Paris, and those are good teams. You have to give those teams
They already
credit.
beat Paris this year. They beat them in their own
In the
stadium
beginning,
with little less players too.
in the beginning though,
It was 2-0.
that's besides the point. Speaking of out of pocket, this is more of a soccer-based type of thing, and we can argue honestly for days. But going on, like you said, the Champions League. Now we're moving towards the World Cup. Who do you think is taking it home?
Oh, the World Cup's not. It's too much.
Uh,
You got Portugal. You got France. You got Spain.
France,
Spain's looking crazy.
France all the way.
No, no,
I
no. Wait,
think
wait, wait,
with
wait,
the
wait.
team they
You know who I
have,
think's winning it all? Taking it all?
mm,
Iraq. Easily.
Iraq, inshallah, and they do win.
I'm gonna
I
be
obviously
celebrating when they connect the pass. When they connect the pass against France, I'm gonna be
I
celebrating
support
that.
my Iraqi brothers. I definitely do. But when you're speaking of a solid team, France has the best like team in terms of players,
You know, you can say the same thing about Spain.
but Spain have the best team together.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to
You
say.
could say like
Spain has the best team together, but France has individually the best team. You know what I mean?
France. Yeah, you do, cause like you could take out Mbappe. You still have like more
You have
strikers.
Dembele.
You have
You
yeah,
have
they can like
so many good players.
yeah, their team's really stacked.
Okay, soccer. We got into soccer too much now, but in an aspect of career wise, what do you plan on doing, or what are your goals, or what do you want to like pursue?
So what I'm trying to do right now, my end goal is I'm either trying to be a pediatrician or a radiologist, right? So, but for right now, I'm gonna go into nursing. So, I'm gonna go into nursing, like, and graduate, like, hopefully right now I'm 16, so I can probably, if I join like this one school I know about, the probably Madonna, the accelerated BSN program. If I do that, I can like graduate at 19 and then like be a nurse, and then I can probably go into like medical school. Or, but the thing is about medical school, you go in debt. So I was thinking of doing is just joining like the National Guard, and then like serve a little bit, and they help pay for it, and then they might even, I heard they can
The
even pay
National
for.
Guard, though. To be honest,
It's not
if
that dangerous.
it's not about dangerous, but in an aspect of you wasting. It's not really a waste of time, but obviously to all the veterans, there's
What?
nothing I can say. But to be completely honest, if you're going into school or anyone that is in this young generation, the economy that's completely collapsed, it's destroyed. If you're going into school and you're leaving with debt, with uh I don't there it would be very like idiotic of you to go to school and leave with that. And that's the honest truth. That why would an engineer go to school and leave with 60K in debt or 40K
Just
in
not
debt?
to find a job.
Yeah, just not to find the job or just to make six figures. And that's nothing if you're paying 40K in taxes. That's absolutely nothing, and that's disgusting. If you're going to school and you're still leaving with debt, then you honestly have a better chance of creating a podcast like us. It's the truth that social media nowadays is creating these influencers that are making more.
LARPing.
What?
LARPing.
Yeah, they're LARPing, but they're making more.
Wait, let me explain what LARPing is though. So LARPing is basically faking it till like you make it, right? So like you have these people that act like they're all rich and stuff. They can like use these AI videos, and then they act like they're all that, but in reality they're just like broke and they're just trying to sell you a course, which is, I'm not gonna lie, that's smart, but like finding the right course these days is hard. But
Yeah, especially nowadays, in terms of courses or selling, or like even you said, LARPing, people trying to make it or fake it till that you make it. Who like if you're joining a course and you're content with that course, or like what Halifa said before the podcast even started, he said that if they guarantee you something, if they guarantee that you're gonna make 5K or 10K, then it's worth you joining the course. But
Not even just guaranteeing money. At least like even like let's say no, but at the end of the day, is about it's about your work ethic too.
yeah, it is. Work ethic goes a long way in anything that you do. It's not just about business or money, or it's about school too. Like I mean, you wouldn't expect to go to medical school if you don't have good work ethic, obviously.
Yeah. So
What?
I can't lie, cause like there's a lot of people calling courses scams, but you can't really call it a scam if you like put nothing into it. Like yeah, you're putting money, but you also need to put time, which like if you put in time, anything, if you just stay in it long enough, I think you'll be successful. I know I'm saying this young, but I feel like if I just like let's say like we focus on one thing and just stay in it for the long run, you can be successful there.
Yeah, yeah, but that's honestly in anything that you do. Work ethic, like I said, it goes a long way, and moving forward, Deen also goes a long way. If you're not disciplined, if you don't have that work ethic,
This
then
guy in discipline, bro.
let's be honest. If you're not willing, or even if you're not motivated, if you're not willing to wake up or do those steps, then don't expect to succeed in anything that you do. Whether that's school, business, having a family, anything that you do. If you're not disciplined and if you don't have that foundation, then
Wait, where do you see discipline in your life right now?
me,
Yeah,
discipline and my salah,
in your salah.
the 5 daily prayers. I think if you were to obviously pray the five Fajr, Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, Isha, if you were
Or in
to
general, just any
in
connection with
in
God.
general, yeah, if you have that salah or string to Allah Azza wa Jal, then you're considered maybe not successful in this dunya, but you're already successful in the akhirah. And that's where I found my discipline. If I can wake up for Fajr and then start my day there, or not just Fajr in general, but if I already have that connection, whatever is happening in my life doesn't matter anymore. And that's where I think my discipline is. Where do you think yours is?
Me?
Yeah.
About me? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, me. Probably like I'm not gonna lie. I really don't want to say, but you could say like probably like just going to the gym, you know. Uh, or I'm not gonna lie. One thing that really did teach me discipline, besides like on a religious aspect, is I did wrestling for like a year, and then that was like something else because it was really hard, and then it just teach it was like but it was so worth it because I miss every second of it. It was really fun. Uh,
Wrestling.
yeah,
Like, I mean,
any sport in general.
any sport, yeah, to be honest, any sport in general or anything, discipline, like, isn't like just a word that you get off of something. It's something that you build internally. I think, like, obviously wrestling has helped you stay more disciplined. I think soccer has helped me stay more disciplined. But when I'm speaking of prayer or salah, it's something more spiritual. It's not more like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
The actions, you could be praying 20 times a day, but if you're not spiritually connected with God, then you won't really have that discipline. And that's where I think has really shaped my life. Yeah, I'm still young. Yeah, I still haven't seen life yet, but in a certain way, I've grown up with a lot of people that are older than me. I learned from them. And nowadays, even kids, like if I'm trying to speak to a younger kid, their brain, the brain rot, literally, the brain rot is so bad that they won't
See
listen.
that one video of Taron Arnold with that kid, and he's asking him about cartoons, and the kid
Oh
had
yeah,
no idea what that was, bro.
when he doesn't know, that's the honest truth. When they're just scrolling, like, don't get me wrong, I'm
Uh,
a victim to scrolling at the end of the day. But if someone older than me that has experience comes and is speaking to me in a certain aspect, I'm gonna respect that. I'm gonna listen to him. Nowadays, if I go tell my, like, no, my younger kids in general, if I go speak to them or try to tell them no, this is wrong, they're gonna try to prove a point that, like, just they're gonna try to, like, argue the sake, even though I've went that path and I know it's wrong. You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel like that's how we all are, especially at our young age. I feel like we always think we're in the right, no matter what.
It's not in an aspect of like you're right or wrong. It's more of an aspect of where's the respect. Nowadays, like, you see kids yelling at their parents. That shows a lot. Where their parents lived 40 years and you're a 10-year-old trying to argue their sake or how they lived life. It makes no sense.
Mm.
Logically, it just doesn't make sense. And subhanallah, Allah Azza wa Jal created the humans so weak. Like one day we're living with happiness, the next day we're with regret. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I see what you mean.
No, but like I said, it's not really more of a discipline type of thing, or just that in general. It's more of like us humans together. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
It's more of like this is the obvious, but like the younger the generations, obviously the worse it becomes.
Nah, you can't just say that.
It's the truth
No,
though.
it's how is that truth?
Compare the
Look at our generation right now. Like
yeah
you can see like
yeah
so
compare
much people are becoming successful at such a young age.
successful in what?
Financially, you can say they build more discipline. There's a
It's
lot. There's a lot.
not really. Like you literally just stated LARPing.
Okay, yeah, but that's how they get
Hudayfa,
successful.
Hudayfa, would you consider your grandparents or your dad successful?
Yeah,
Okay. Don't you view them as better men than you?
of course.
And
I'd like to be half of many years.
yeah, exactly. Then that's my point. Like us people, we tell ourselves, "Oh, how come my family didn't give me wealth? Oh, how come?" You know what I mean? But we don't understand. They literally moved countries. They don't see their family. They moved countries just to give us this opportunity that so many people are like taking for granted. And it makes no sense that your parents, your grandparents are like first immigrants, or your great grandparents are first immigrants, and you're taking this opportunity for granted.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like we don't like think of the fact that they moved countries. We don't think of that they came here, they hustled, they Banu Bait, they built a house, they got a car, they got you into the school system.
From nothing.
Yeah, they're supporting your education, and yet we have the audacity to say, bro, they're not successful. Bro, they're not successful.
I mean,
Ha-
it depends on the way you look at it.
Yeah, exactly. It depends on the way that you look at success. And the way I look at it, to be honest, is your akhlaq. If your behavior towards other humans is nice,
I
you're
got a question for
kind.
you. I got a question.
Yeah.
So I saw this one thing. It's like, let's say you're running a business. Would you rather have someone that has like, like a good, like he's a good, like good character, like good characteristics,
Yeah.
but he can't really like do anything for your business, or
No.
someone that's like, he's like a little bit like, what I'm talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like he can do a lot.
No. The person that could do a lot, because at the end of the day, when I'm looking at the bills, when I'm looking at the papers, you're speaking of a
I
business.
remember I used to ask my teachers that. I think they used to tell me they choose the first guy just so I can be, just so I can be like,
Yeah, be a good
yeah.
student. No, but like if you're thinking like a business, that I think it's like you're gonna choose someone that's gonna give you more money. That's gonna renovate, like the revenue's gonna go higher. What do you think of early marriage?
Nah, I don't even care, bro.
You don't care?
I don't care. I'm like 16, bro. I
No, but
mean,
not in an aspect of you getting married right now. I'm just saying like in general, early, like the
I
time
mean,
frame.
there's benefits for it, but there's also cons too. Of course,
Yeah, but there's pros and cons to anything that you do.
like the cons is like, can you handle like taking care of someone, like mentally, financially, physically, all that like stuff.
And at the end of the day, it is an amana. uh you taking someone's daughter and then calling her your wife and actually taking care of her. At the end of the day, that is an amana, but in a certain aspect, you're I would hope that you're gonna eventually get married.
Me?
Yeah,
About me?
like in general,
Oh.
like your whole life, you would eventually get married. When are you gonna tell yourself, okay, you know what, it's time, I'm gonna get married? Like when is that, like, okay, الحين قد نام, fine? Or when's that content? You know what I mean?
I'm like, when I'm older, of course, like 23, 24, 25.
No, my I'm
Especially
sorry.
like with our culture, 23, 24 is pretty solid. Not gonna lie, cause like probably finish school, or maybe even go back to school. It's fine.
No, my point is like, is it more of a financial thing for you, or is it more of a mental like thing for you? You know what I mean?
I think the money's gonna come either way, but it's more of a mental thing, cause like I'm not trying to have someone.
So like you're not trying to carry that responsibility at such a young age,
Yeah, that's really it.
which is pretty valid. It's pretty reasonable. So I feel like what you said about financially, money's gonna come and go, regardless whether you get married or not, regardless whether you want to start a family or not. It's
You
gonna.
saw? Did you see that movie of Summer Sugar Fat? Where it's like with that wheel, It's like the top of it, like the road's like a wheel, and some one day at
Oh
the
yeah,
top, and the next day on the
yeah,
bottom.
yeah. I could
Yeah,
say that, and yeah, that proves my point too. Like, regardless, money is gonna come, whether you get married now or later. Nafsada, obviously, you have to hustle for it. Obviously, you need the work ethic. If you're just sitting at home and being a bum, then don't expect money. Don't expect money to just fall out the sky. Okay, would you like be honest? This is like a would you rather question, but would you rather be like super tall, like super tall,
like what do you mean
or
tall?
like we're talking about like 7'5", or like 7 foot, or would you rather be like 5 foot, 5'1", 5'2"? Keep it real.
So
Hmm?
giant or a goblin?
Yeah, literally.
I'm already tall, so probably 7'5".
7'5".
Yeah, I'll find that.
Okay, okay. Like in any like
Just go
point.
on NBA, Yao Ming type. You know what I'm talking about? Shaq.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you being tall doesn't mean you're gonna make the NBA.
I mean, it gives you like a way better shot,
Yeah,
bro.
it does. It honestly does. The NBA. How about the Pistons?
The Pistons. Oh
The
my god,
Pistons been
excited
balling.
this year.
Hmm?
The Pistons.
They've been balling.
Yeah, but I don't know like too much about basketball to you talking about them. But I think they can go far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they already made the playoffs. So
Number one seed.
yeah. So me too. I don't know that much about basketball, but I did go to a couple of their games. They're balling. They have such a solid team.
Oh, the one game we went to, they lost.
Who?
Me and you against the Hawks. But Kate Cunningham
Oh,
was.
they did lose that. Yeah, but went to overtime. It was a crazy
It
game.
was a good game. They lost, didn't they lose by like 1 point or 2 points?
Yeah. So and they're still a solid team regardless. I th- Cade Cunningham, his lung,
It was long.
yeah,
What happened?
his lung collapsed. You're a bit late on the news.
Oh, for real? I never knew that part. Why? What happened? Like,
He got hurt, and I think he's come back though. So that's
no,
solid.
without him, we're pretty
Oh,
cooked.
what's the guy's name?
Who?
The new point guard in the Pistons.
Jaden Ivy? Yeah, I think it's been there for like 3 years.
No, no, he's like balling. Like he went like undrafted, and then he went to G
Oh
League.
yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. I forgot his name. It was like, isn't it like last name's like Thompson or something like that?
No, no, no. I'm trying to find it right now. Wait. Sorry, Thompson, defensive player. So
Yeah, he's good, bro.
Dennis Jenkins or Jenkins. I don't know if I said his last name right, but he's been balling.
Him?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nader. Shout out Nader. Nader. I swear he told me his whole like story, but he told me that he was undrafted and then he built himself and then he hustled
No, it's crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
and now he's starting because Kid got hurt. You know
Oh,
he's
he's
starting
balling
and
though.
he's balling
He's
too.
balling
Yeah,
right
he's
from
balling too.
undrafted.
Yeah, see, that's work ethic. uh, Wallah, wish I.
Why try to be more motivational?
No,
We
no, it's not an aspect of motivation though. It's an aspect of just like in general, like people, like you said, people fake it till you make it. But and they have to know the. It's not just the younger generation, but people have to know that even once the people make it, they worked hard for it. Like
yeah.
even the person that you said is faking it till you make it. هو اشتغل. He worked hard to build those courses, to find those setters, to find those callers. You know what I mean?
I know what you're talking
Like
about. Oh, I was about to say. Yeah, are you excited for the Backrooms movie?
the what?
The Backrooms movie. You didn't even know about it, do you?
No, I don't. I'm gonna lie. The
Wow, bro, you're behind.
I guess I am. No, but like breast scales, for example. You know, like if you try like trying to book or da da da, like he's gonna send you with
No,
like
that's the perfect example of fake it till you make it. I don't even know if he was faking it, but he did. Like he's already up there.
yeah, right now he is. And
No, I think right now he actually built the skill. He's already
no,
up there.
he yeah. There's. I feel like even if you're thinking of like faking it till you make it, there's only so much you could do. You know what I mean? There's only so much you could fake. You
With
can't.
AI, bro, you can fake it. You can use AI videos, bro.
What AI,
You
bro?
can really act like you're in a Lambo or something like that.
Speaking of AI, low key, how like what do you think is like a good thing of AI and a bad thing of AI? Like let's be honest.
It makes the things a lot easier. Like wait,
Yeah, but it's also taking people's jobs.
yeah, I know, but yeah, like you said, everything is pros and cons.
There's pros and cons to everything, but like, okay, do you think like was it a good add-on? That's a question.
Yeah, of course. Do you see
Okay,
I saw this one post about U of M with the AI essays. They actually want your AI essays. Just
I've never seen that to be honest. No, no, I think with AI it was good in the beginning, but now it's come to a point where like if you can already fake videos, you can fake a lot of things. Like a lot. Like it's come to a point where it's not like more helpful. It's more like it's gonna affect us in a negative way. You know what I mean?
I mean, you could say like with from the creativity aspect, like we're not as creative anymore.
It's not just creativity. Like speaking, I don't want to get into politics, but speaking of the news,
Nah, I don't know about using AI there.
you never know. It's is it not possible? It
I
is.
mean, it is.
If people are faking it with Lambos, you don't think they like
No, but like, I'm not gonna lie. Let's say only like the generation before us, you could trick them easily with AI, so they believe
yeah, I
anything.
know. My mom be sending me those reels like, oh, don't do that, don't do that, and I'd be telling her, say I. uh, what else? I think I'm gonna try to find something.
What? What do you mean?
The those those baby reels that I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, okay. What's something like overrated that
You went to ChatGPT,
I
didn't you?
Loki did? I don't even lie. What's something that Loki everyone overrates? I won't lie. The Yemeni coffee shops. They overrate. Like don't get me wrong. The aesthetic is beautiful, but like you be like they be doing the most. And in Michigan Avenue, how much coffee shops we have?
Oh my
We
god, bro!
have 20 in the same street.
I can name like 10 off the top of my head, bro.
We have 20 in the same street. And going more to the Yemeni community, obviously, or the Arabic community, we tend to compete, which I honestly don't like. I
Well,
feel
well,
like
competition's good.
competition's good, but like not in terms of competition of like greediness or jealousy or you know what I mean?
But being greedy,
Yeah, like in an aspect of like مكان احنا نفس منافسة. You know what I
that's
mean?
fine though.
It's not really. Why is it fine?
Okay, what's bad about it?
Imagine like instead of like all these other coffee shops, we made one coffee shop, made it big.
No, but like, do you have like Haraz? You have Qahwa House. It's one coffee shop that's already big.
Imagine like كل اليمنيين مع بعض and they made
That's
one.
not gonna
That
happen,
I know
bro.
that won't happen. That's not like possible. But like just that like
What's the
it's
fun
good.
in it, bro? Everyone's together. Come on. It's like
No,
saying McDonald's and Burger King come together. That's not gonna happen, bro.
no, it's different. That's
Well,
completely different.
because you're saying they both serve the same thing.
Bro, I can name you 30. We're not talking about 2 or 3. We're talking about 30. We're talking about people like you have a coffee shop right next to you, you're going to go make another one.
Oh yeah.
Like that's what I'm speaking about. Like obviously realistically like they're not going to like actually come together and merge. I'm saying an aspect like you have a coffee shop across the street, you're going to go make another one just compete with it. You know what I mean? Obviously at the end of the day it is business and maybe subhanallah they even make more money. You never know. You know how like I don't know if you've seen those reels where like or have you ever went to like the Middle East or something?
Yeah.
Like you're gonna go to like a street and then they're gonna say like thobes and everything's like
Oh, so
thobes.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like you're gonna go to a different street and
Colognes.
it's gonna be all colognes. Or
It's like every street
yeah.
has like this one product.
You never know.
Yeah.
Maybe like them doing that, maybe it brings more business in a certain way.
No, but that's where like the competition comes in. Where like that's where like you can like find out like who advertises the best, who does the best, like who makes their thing look better. It's like say with clothing brands, bro. There's like a million, but like there's certain successful ones because it's the way like they do it, you
The
know.
way they market, yeah. Like I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest. Clothing brands, like they've become way too much. It's exactly like coffee shops.
Yeah, you're what to talk.
Now I have a clothing brand, but and to be honest, I started it what in 2024. Like I started it like a little back before. Like if I knew like right now, if I'm gonna be honest, right now in this economy, I'm not starting a clothing brand. It's not like it's
And you're
not an
just saying
option.
that so you can't get any competition,
No,
bro.
I swear I'm not starting one. Wallah, I'm not. You have to be stupid enough to start knowing the competition that you're in, knowing the economy that you're in, knowing the tariffs for like China.
How long does it take you for one shipment right now?
Where you gonna get my sample? The manufacturer is 2 weeks late for a sample. Like right now, for you to start, and I have a lot of people that come to me and they DM me like, "Yo, help me start." And I be helping them, but like obviously, I'd be telling them that clothing brand is not the thing. Right now, nowadays, it's not the thing unless you know how to market it.
I mean, right now with everything comes down to
Yeah,
marketing.
and anything that you do though, it's not just clothing. If you don't know how to market it,
If you know how to sell, bro, anything's possible.
like,
That's why I think like if I actually learn how to sell, bro, I can do anything.
yeah, but in terms of a clothing brand, yeah, Hudayfa, you have to understand the first book that you're gonna get, it's gonna sell out because of your family. The second book you're gonna get, it's gonna sell out because of
Did you see
friends.
that firsthand?
Yeah, it's the second book you're gonna get, it's gonna sell out because of friends. But no one's gonna continue buy the same product unless you know how to market or unless it's actually good.
You got something big planned
You
for
know,
wisdom?
who knows? Who knows?
Mm. Mm.
No, but speaking of the clothing brand aspect, it became like coffee shops as well. It's more like a competitive, which is good because like he's doing more, he's doing more. But it's not just like marketing obviously plays a role like nationally.
What do you mean, Ashton?
Like it plays a role like in this country. Like for me, for Where Wisdom, if I'm marketing it to these influencers, da da da, people know the name more. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You know what I
that's
mean?
what you did in Chicago, right?
Yeah,
Where you got with all those influencers.
yeah. People know Where Wisdom more, but when it comes to nafs, if you're doing the work in your city, it's also gonna spread that way as well. Obviously, in terms of marketing, I think with especially now, if it's not just marketing an aspect, obviously your name could go big, but it's an aspect of now people use Google ads, they use Meta ads, they use all these things
Mm.
where the ROI isn't even as high.
What do you mean with Meta ads?
But okay, Meta ads, if
Meta
you
ads was good about it's like a target. It gives you a target audience. You know.
okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say you get a let's say you get a hoodie for $30.
Mm-hmm.
You're selling it for 60. Okay. Let's say free shipping, you do free shipping, which is in my case, you're at least paying anywhere from $10, right?
So that's $40 right there.
Yeah, that's automatically, right? How much are you gonna put to Meta ads? How much profit are you getting?
Let's say you do 10 per day, which is not even a lot. $10 per day
You're
is not
getting
even.
nothing.
You're getting nothing.
You're getting Meta ads, you're not getting nothing unless you're hitting like $20 daily. And Meta ads is such a risk.
It's
It's
a hit or
it's not
miss.
it's not like oh I'm gonna put money in and I'm just
You see,
yeah, I'm just you need a good agency. You need a good like
the
idea.
creatives too. You need a good
A
You need
lot.
something to catch like
You need
eye
a
catching.
lot of creatives. And there was actually a funny story. Uh, so what happened is I'm pretty sure we had the hoodies. I don't know if you know. We had the hoodies, and then we moved on to the shirts. I don't know if I told you this. And then we moved on to the shirts. And the thing is,
No, I don't think you told me.
the hoodies had a higher ROI.
What do you mean? Oh, you oh the
Yeah.
yeah yeah.
So the return on investment for the hoodies were a lot more than the shirts. And for the next idea that I had was the pants and the zip ups.
Well, so it was like where like everything's like paying for the other
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Well, that was the plan, or that was the idea, which I did something wrong. I hope you guys listen. So, uh, I got the shirts. Obviously, I got the return on investment. I'm trying to invest in the next thing, but the return on investment is so low compared to like the hoodies or something big where you're getting profit that it won't really like pay for the pants or the zip ups. I had like a couple hundred, and you're looking at a couple thousand for the bulk. So,
Mm.
so what I did, which is pretty stupid, but like it saved me to be honest. I had a couple $100. I put all of it into Meta ads, all of it, not even 1 cent. I put like okay, this is an example obviously, but like let's say I had $800 or $900 and the bulk was like 2,000. Obviously a logical person would probably wait
You should
until
really
you
save up.
fully sell out or save up. What I did is I put 900 into Meta ads and alhamdulillah I got all of it back.
This was a risk because of that.
Yeah, it was a high risk, but I got all of it back and I ended up paying for the zip ups and the pants.
How do you think going to that Chicago event? What was for wisdom?
The Chicago event, it was fun. It was very fun. In terms of business wise, alhamdulillah we did good. But obviously I expected a lot more. They said it was the slowest year, but in terms of connections and all these people that I've met,
Yeah, I
it
saw on your
was
page.
it was
You met a lot of
it
people.
was it was because
Yeah, I was there. I met a couple people too.
texting is a lot different than actually meeting them in person. You know what I mean? So like Brownie side, huge props to him. He started this roots of
Roots of Sunnah.
yeah, roots of Sunnah. When he started it, Where Wisdom sponsored him, and then we're just texting like back and forth. And then when I met him in person, it's so much different. You know what I mean? You get to know these people IRL. You build connections. It's not in terms of just connections, but like you really find out how big the Islamic community is. Obviously, like I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. There's fitna for days.
What do you mean by that?
There's fitna.
Oh,
There's a lot of fitna, but إنما الأعمال
that's anywhere,
بالنيات.
bro.
Yeah, إنما الأعمال بالنيات. If you go anywhere, there is fitna. Uh, there's if you're just going there for fitna, then honestly, I feel bad for you.
That's just a waste.
That is a waste.
I remember Chicago over there. I shouldn't be saying this because I might get in trouble for it. But I left and like everybody was like at the event hall, and I went by myself. I took a bike and drove all over Chicago for like a solid hour, bro. But nobody knew. Wallah, it was like so fun, bro. And it was like 12 a.m. too. Anything could have happened. I remember I went all the way near the stadium and drove back.
Stadium?
Yeah, all the way
You
there.
went that far?
Yeah, it was like I told you it was an hour. Like it was like it was far, bro.
Yeah,
It was near
I
near
wouldn't do
Soldier
that.
Stadium. Yeah, over there.
Yeah, I wouldn't I wouldn't do that.
Nah,
But
no. Side quest, bro.
aside, yeah, that's the one thing that I realized about you. You like to do a lot of side quests. So yeah, so
Bro, that's what makes life fun, though.
no, you like to do a lot of weird stuff. But like side quests in general, they yeah obviously they're fun, but we're
What do you
we're
think? What do you think you're doing side quest for out of pocket? Like we do go do some
um,
random stuff.
out of pocket. Sure, like we could do side quests. Don't get me wrong, but out of pocket just here to just be
Nah,
here.
no, no, no. Let's do. We gotta do side quest, bro.
It's
We gotta go like some
yeah.
abandoned place or something like that. Or anything.
Yeah, sure, we could do that. That's Allah Sarah. This was just here to like, you know.
Nah, we have to, bro. Trust me,
I'm gonna be honest. For the people that are obviously watching or until this point, give us some like YouTube ideas that we can like
bro. There's so much. I can
obviously
think of like
do.
10 on the top of my head.
Like what?
Okay, I'll
And
give
not
it.
just adventurous, because I know you like to do a lot of side quests, but
We
like
could do like guess who. You know, we could do. We could play mafia. We could just bring out like some of our friends, our boys.
play
Just play
Mafia.
mafia with them. You remember how it was during the
Yeah,
summer
Mafia
at
is fun.
night? Oh, it was fun, bro.
It was fun.
And how much we make each other cry, bro. Frame
No,
it.
Mafia is fun. And in terms of like, no, they could give us some good ideas too.
I mean, yeah,
Maybe,
but
yeah. And an actual aspect of just like in general, you as a person. Yeah, yeah, you
me.
as a person. Let's be completely honest. What do you want to, or like, what do you see like yourself improving in, or like, what's one thing you actually want to improve in from like from right now to a year from now?
I'd say probably like akhlaq, most likely. Yeah,
But like, what sense in akhlaq? That's so generic.
yeah. I know it's pretty broad, vague, but it's just like like how you are with people. You know.
Also, like,
Or let's say, here I'll say something else. Sometimes it'd be better when you could say like, mm, how about you give me options?
I don't know. There's
I
a
don't know.
lot. Like, I
Bro, like
mean,
if you ask me any other time, I'd give you a million
no,
things.
like you could say fitness, you could say deen, like you could say
Of course,
akhlaq.
everything. You can say
No,
Dean, everything.
no, but like, what's truly one thing like you want to strive in?
I'm maybe trying to get probably money.
Money? Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair though. That's fair. I think especially the economy right now is actually disgusting. It's so bad, bro.
Nah, I'm too young to even
Yeah,
notice it, bro.
I paid like 70 for a full tank.
Uh,
Whoever has trucks right now, I know like they be leasing they be leasing them lease. They be leasing them low.
what do you say, Lisa? Please, bro.
No, they be leasing them low. Then you got to pay like 70 weekly for gas. Hey, you thought it to go. I swear to God, wallah.
Bro,
It's
gas prices are higher than my GPA, bro. 3.3. What is it?
I don't know, wallah, but
How much
it's
GPA is right now? Wasn't that
right
like
now,
$3.64, something like that?
something like that. No, right now it's getting a lot better though. Like if we're talking about like 2 weeks ago, it was bad. It was very bad.
Yeah, I know, but
It was like disgusting bad. Okay, I won't lie, ChatGPT.
This is cooking.
But do you actually want to continue soccer? Like I know you play soccer.
Me?
Yeah, like actually,
No,
like
this year
on a real
I'm
note.
definitely gonna go back to with, especially it's my last year, senior year. Next year coming up, when I'm a junior, I'm definitely gonna go back. I'm actually like this summer. I'm actually gonna like I'm a lock in on soccer. I wanna actually have fun, especially as being a
Okay.
goalie. Plus,
Well,
I gotta use this height, bro.
you're gonna stick to goalie.
Yeah, for sure. And then
Uh,
it's either during the fall. I mean the winter. I'm gonna just like go play basketball too.
Basketball.
Yeah.
So soccer, what wrestling do?
Wrestling. I just no during the summer, bro. Let's just do that. Let's just
During the
wrestling.
summer. Like I mean, yeah, like it's obviously good to enjoy the last year, to be honest, because like I
Now
know.
you already graduated. Oh,
Yeah, I technically I really like قد كملت. I already graduated.
what do you regret?
Regret?
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
From senior year?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing? Nah,
Nothing.
you're lying. You're lying.
Really?
You're trying to act tough.
Wallah, I absolutely regret like nothing. Obviously, if the people that know me in high school, I was a quiet kid. People may call me weird or da da da.
I look and see how they
But
call you weird, bro. Straight up.
no, no, but I was a quiet kid. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, but in a certain way, it's not like I wasn't building myself. It's not like I didn't travel in high school. It's not like I didn't make friends. It's not like I didn't build the relationships. It just sure I was quiet in my space, but in my comfort zone, I was talking to other people. Who the soccer team. I was with them the whole
That
time.
you that connect. I remember I saw you guys. What was that? I was a freshman, and I saw the connection you guys had, or a sophomore. Yeah, you guys were
Crazy.
close.
And shout out to my boy Muslim.
We
What
better bring him here once, bro.
yeah, yeah, we're bringing him for sure. Yeah, he's a handsome young man. No, no,
And now,
but
now we glazing each other
no,
out.
no, no. Not besides that point, I'm gonna be real with them, or like with you guys in general. Muslim, Allah Barak, we've been very close. Like sophomore year, I remember I had him in camp. Like I was already close with him beforehand, and especially we lived in the same street, so we used to go out a lot. That was sophomore year in chem, and we got closer. And then junior year, we had most of the classes together. Then senior year, we are going for the same major. So like,
For what? Oh,
yeah,
computer science.
so
Was it?
yeah, computer science. So we're going for the same major. So we got very close, and I just played soccer with him the other day.
Qatar.
Qatar.
So we got this little park behind our house. It looks, it's like, it's all fenced up. It's all turf. It's like the first time we actually have like something nice in our community. It's been a while.
That is crazy.
What?
What do you mean something nice?
What do you mean?
Bro, Abdullah Hamid just built the pool.
Okay, he built that too. That's what I'm saying. Like we never had that.
Yeah, that's true. Like growing up, I feel like
Like if you like compare
compare
the
like
south end of Dearborn compared with everywhere else. I mean,
yeah, that is true.
it's
Like
pretty different.
we're very underrated.
Yeah, near who, but the south end's like near Detroit or in that area.
Yeah,
Uh,
we're very close. No, I feel like we are underrated, but it's like
but he
uh,
did a lot for us, bro. Wallah, he did a lot.
he did.
Wallah, he did a
You can't
lot. You
take
can't
credit
even
from him.
lie, bro.
Yeah, you can't deny it. He did so much, but like besides the point, I think like slowly we're improving, especially with our parks. I like
With
the
everything,
yeah.
with the speed bumps, with like everything, bro.
Yeah, with the parks, bro, the parks. I feel like if we had that growing up, the parks would be like they're already packed. But like us, we had no phone. Like we had phones, but
No, we
like
did.
later on,
I got my first one like freshman
bro.
year, already in high school.
Yeah,
Like,
nowadays,
I had those
Lath has
Obama
a
phones.
phone. Lath has a phone nowadays.
Your brother has a better phone than me. iPhone 15.
Allahum barak, Allahum
Oh,
barak.
barak.
But nowadays,
كسر
like
عليه دفعنا.
a fifth grader has a phone, a fourth grader, like, bro, what? It's crazy. Us used to be, high school once you're mature, da da da. And the high school, I'm pretty sure they only gave us a phone so
Just,
so
like,
we could call.
yeah, I know. Because
So we
they know
could
because
call.
we're far.
Yeah, cause
Like in the elementary,
it's
middle school, we're like right next to the
yeah,
house. The school's right there. I remember we don't have really be in that small little area, you know.
and للحين it is what it is. But like in terms of everything, alhamdulillah, like I said before, I think high school, I don't really regret anything. Probably the one thing I actually do regret is not joining the volleyball team. I won't lie. I won't even lie. I won't even lie. Volleyball is such a fun sport.
Bro,
Like I'm not gonna join it like volleyball, maybe like wrestling for like 1 year. But no, wrestling not.
I'm not gonna lie. The rest of wrestling is like hard. Yeah, it's like you gotta be like.
You have to understand like
I remember my coach used to tell me if you could wrestle, bro, and you can actually say the whole thing, anything else would be easy. And I noticed it. Shout out Coach Moreno, bro. Nah, I gotta go back.
Yeah, no, like in an aspect, obviously, like some like activities, I like athletic activities. I'm not talking about like those like clubs that I don't graduate in. Like I didn't join
Well,
any club. Like, maybe my senior year, like I'm pretty sure I don't know if Abdurrahman Masrah, you know him. We thought of like maybe like rebuilding MSA, the
no, what's up with
Muslim.
it?
We thought of building it like the Muslim Student Association.
Don't you guys already have one?
Yeah, we had one, but like it was low key dead.
What do you mean?
Like no one was in control. There was no like president. You know what I mean? So like we were thinking of rebuilding it, but not. To be honest, I was focused on building the clothing brand, and then I had other stuff.
Focusing on more personal stuff.
Yeah, more
Yeah,
personal
I
stuff.
don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Yeah, and and in an aspect of like, okay, high school is gonna finish regardless of, you know what I mean? It's gonna finish whether you're enjoying it or not. It's a matter of what you're building after that to come. I think so many people like my age, once they graduated, for at least maybe
I noticed
one
that a
month,
lot.
a month, 2 months, like minimum to like even a year, they got lost.
I was talking with this one guy, like even like he's like 10 years older than me. He's like out of high school, they were so like into high school and like mess around and
Mm,
stuff. They graduate and they're like lost.
yeah,
That's why they when I actually do appreciate like they tell us young like find like figure something like find something you want and like focus on it because like I saw that like he was telling me the situation he was in and it's pretty bad because like yeah he didn't know where to
yeah,
go.
yeah,
He had no idea.
and that's why
And
I
then
don't.
he ended up going to trade school and all that. But then he actually like later on he didn't like it and then went back to school and
And
he realized so late at like what after like 8 years
which is
that
crazy,
how like behind he is
which is crazy.
yeah.
And that's why I don't regret anything in high school. Sure, like I was quiet, but I was focused on myself. Right when high school ended, I was like, honestly, like, I'm not gonna say high school is a burden, but in a certain way, it took so much time from my life. You know what I mean? Like now, especially me taking college classes, I literally set up my own schedule. And since I've already been doing it beforehand, right when high school finished, like, oh, I already know I'm gonna do
Hey, you
this,
know what we
this.
should do? Right
Hmm,
back we should do skits.
skits,
Yeah, yeah.
hopefully. But obviously, like right when I got out of high school,
Let's not
like,
make him corny though.
we won't, inshallah, we won't. But obviously, out of like once I finished high school, like I already had like, okay, by this year I'm gonna have this done, and by this, like I already pre-planned everything, so it's a lot easier. Kids my age that like were so into high school, were so into that, they probably like just continue like college, and they don't even know what they're doing. They're just, you know what I mean? They're just lost. They're in that zone like, oh, what I do with my life, it's not like fun anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, definitely do.
Oh yeah,
One
yeah.
line zoned
He,
out, bro.
he, he didn't. He didn't even like. You didn't finish high school yet. Until you.
Wallah.
Once you finish, there's gonna be two types of people. There's gonna be people that like you're obviously gonna split with your boys.
I mean,
You know what I
it's
mean?
inevitable.
Yeah, you're that's. But there's gonna be like some boys that like go into the like depressed mode, like, oh, high school finished. You know what I mean? Or there's gonna be like boys that are like, oh, like that's it, it's done. I have to like
Yeah, you excited for the
pursue my
lines?
career. What
The
lines?
draft. Future lines.
I don't know nothing about football. I'm keeping it
No
a buck.
way,
I'm
bro.
keeping it a
Come
hundred.
on.
I'm keeping
Bro, that's like
I'm keeping it a hundred.
not this year, but like last year that's like the closest we got.
Wallah, once I started playing football, or like I was thinking about it in like middle school, I remember like my grandpa, my grandpa thought I'm gonna get like taken down. You have to
You're
understand,
a tiny kid,
yeah,
bro.
I'm pretty tiny, so like my family was worried about me, and then after that, just like I I remember the Odell Beckham type of
I
days.
remember as a kid,
The one hand, special, special.
after that he died out.
Nah,
Like a one time thing, bro.
yeah, but like I mean, he's him. He's like the Neymar of football.
Literally that.
Yeah, he's literally
Literally
the
that.
Neymar of football. And who? Kyrie's the
What?
Neymar of basketball.
Kyrie?
Kyrie's him.
No, no. You could
I
say
love Kyrie. Kyrie is the one
Derrick
person.
Rose.
What?
Derrick Rose.
Like I said, I'm not into NBA like that too. Keep it on it.
Oh, you don't know?
But
Yes, bro.
Kyrie is the one person like I would like sit down watch that. I'm not like into all these like
No,
sports of
Kyrie at least he
watching.
won like one championships and he did all that. I
Kyrie,
didn't think.
Kyrie and LeBron 2016,
Yeah,
20,
yeah.
those were insane. I still remember in Ramadan. I don't lie. Uh, I don't know if you know Seba. Yeah, you do know Seba.
What the restaurant?
No, Seba, right next to the mosque.
Oh, I thought you went to the restaurant.
They sell ice cream, and I remember it was like what, like 6 game against the Golden State Warriors or something like that. It was in Ramadan. Cleveland versus the Warriors. used to go down. Wallah, I used to sneak ice cream during Tarawih too.
Mm.
So if my grandpa found out, I'm cooked, gang.
Your grandpa?
I'm cooked. I'm straight
That's
cooked.
his fresh. He's always in the bilad.
No, right now he
Right
is.
now, he just came back.
Yeah, but like
He's been a
I'm
month.
talking about those days, like when I was young, and I used to hit him. Oh, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I just go grab ice cream.
Well, he used to be doing that too.
I think everyone like had those
Everyone.
moments. Yeah, I think everyone. But like it got to a certain point where like I remember like when I was younger, some kids were like doing the absolute most. Like
No, no, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what I did. When my mom went overseas, I did so much stuff, bro.
yeah,
Uh,
she's
She,
watching this game.
she probably is. I don't, it's too late now,
She's
bro.
watching this game.
It's too late now. It was like what 3, 4 years ago. Oh wow. But I did so much stuff. If she found out, bro.
I think going back to what you said, like in terms of like us doing skits and out of hopefully out of pocket is not just like a podcast. Obviously, like we're gonna try shifting it more to YouTube, more to like reels and all that type of stuff. Uh, like you said, we are gonna do skits. I don't know what we're gonna do. Allah,
That we could do anything, bro. Like those YouTube shorts you used to do.
Who-
You. You talking about that? You talking about that?
what YouTube shorts?
Search up casual Arabs on YouTube.
I won't lie. Wallah, the acting was fire though.
Oh my,
Shout out to my boy Muslim and
Arabad.
Abad. I
Oh my
swear to
God,
if
bro.
they bro, the thing is like
You were never like almost like you were there, but like you were like more the cameraman, bro.
me?
Yeah, because they were actually the funny ones. Muslim, nah,
Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy.
nah, they were,
I
bro.
think I low key, oh, bro, it was fun, but that's exactly my point. Like after high school, it's not like oh you're always hanging out with the same guys. It's not because people are gonna pursue different majors, different careers, and they have to
You gotta
focus.
bring them back. You gotta bring back that crew. I want to see you
If
guys
if
back.
they down, I'm down. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Bring back. Oh my God, Abad. He was so funny.
Bad, they're bad. Holy, he
Yeah, I
was
never know he was
funny.
like that because I used to always see him. He was all like tough guy, not tough guy, but like
Nah,
he looked
yeah,
like he looked
yeah,
mean.
yeah.
Like I didn't like want to mess with them. I didn't know he's like that. They
Yeah.
always say the meanest looking people are always the nicest.
That is true though. That is true. Like you,
Me?
you're a 6'3" giant.
Okay, but
Meeting me.
you don't think I'm a gentle giant, bro?
Okay, bro. Meeting you was like I don't know. You're 6'3". You're huge, king.
No, I'm not.
If we stand up right now, you wouldn't show on the screen. that screen, you wouldn't show on. You wouldn't. You're huge. But
I
Allahum
feel like
barak,
I'm
Allahum
not.
barak, Allahum barak.
Of course, I'm grateful and all, but like 6'3" is like, bro, that's like average height. No,
Yeah, average in like terms of
like
like
that, when I went to a
white
Pistons
white
game.
Euro.
No, when I went to a Pistons games, bro, I was like I was the average height, bro. You were tiny,
Bro,
not me. I was like normal. I blended perfectly.
average with like European
Or
type
if
of
I go
guy.
to like Edsel or something like that, I'm like normal height.
Yeah,
You know?
average like bro for a Yemeni, I think you and Slit are huge.
Oh, we need nah. Me and Sled the same height.
Yeah, you guys are like pretty tall. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
Allahum
yeah.
barak, Allahum barak. Bad day your legs get chopped off.
Just, but am I even totally?
What
Am I even 100% Yemeni?
are you? He said the only reason he's tall because he checked the DNA test. He checked the DNA test, and he's how much like 5% Turkish.
I don't know, like 2, 3.
2%. That's the only reason he's tall. That's some bull.
It's not even me. It's my uncle. That's I just assumed it rained to me, bro.
I don't know. Allahum barak. I think right now, like all jokes aside, I think in terms if you're trying to build a business or you're trying to go into trying to make money online, you need a personal brand. The personal brand is what everything is
It's
gonna.
like it's so like it's just all you. It's literally
Yeah,
what you do. It's like
literally
you being you. That's all it is.
everything is gonna lean on that personal brand.
I know I didn't really start mine yet, but I'm planning on during the summer. I'll I'll do it. But I won't be like you totally like all Islamic and stuff. I'll be like more like
I'm
personal.
not an aspect of all Islamic though.
I mean, if you
I'm
see
more,
reels,
I'm more of like
reels,
adventurous, studying.
adventurous.
What do you mean, bro? I'll be going sometimes like
You went to that one
I went
rock
to that
park,
one place.
that one rock place
Yeah,
when you
wallah.
come down the side quest, bro.
I feel like Islamically that's a big portion of my life, and obviously why not get da'wah out of it? Why not?
No, going back to travel. What's one place you want to go to? Like me with the future, of course. When I'm like when I can
What's one
actually
place I
travel,
want to go to?
like 18, 19 years old, bro. We better like when I can actually do it. You better go. I'll
Okay,
go
are you
free.
talking about like with boys or are you talking about family? Two different things.
Boys. No? What's
Boy,
you know what's better? You know what's more fun with your boys is way more fun than
yeah,
family,
obviously,
because you're more like
obviously. No, because family, you need like honestly responsibility. Like
yeah.
for boys,
With boys
you
like
could low key split it.
you can like some
Yeah,
guy would go on his own.
like one guy's gonna get the food, another's gonna, you know what I
Everybody
mean?
has their
Yeah,
own.
everyone has their role and everyone knows their role.
What are you
But
thinking of Hocking Hills?
Hocking Hills, hopefully, inshallah, after college, bro.
We got to record it
All
too.
my enemy is low key.
I'm taking the
It's
Enemy one.
yeah.
It's not that bad.
It's not the fact that it's hard. It's the fact that like I like don't get me wrong. I like learning about the body, about the human, about da da da. But like when it's summer, it's summer. I hate school during the summer, regardless of what class I'm taking.
Are you
Like,
taking any classes this summer?
no, I got hell no. I took Calc 1 last summer, and I literally hated my life, bro. It was so bad. Like
Hey,
and
wait,
it's
wait. I want to talk about advisors, bro. Oh my god,
holy,
bro.
they do not
They
help
do
you
they
at
do
all.
anything but their job, bro. Oh my god.
ChatGPT does better.
ChatGPT does better. I
Le-
asked it for my layout for my career. It gave me everything with every single class I need to take, all the way to the end. Even residency,
well,
bro.
yeah, ChatGPT helped with that. Advisors right now or counselors, I
You can
won't
replace them
lie.
with AI. Nah,
Yeah, you can though.
I mean,
You technically can.
yeah, you can.
No, no,
Let's not
maybe
say that.
maybe not high school counselors, because you still need transcripts when you're
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
they do a lot behind the
yeah,
scenes
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure,
When,
for
when you're
sure.
going to university, but if you're
But
talking about
college
college,
advisors, bro, they
bro,
do nothing. They just give you advice.
yeah,
That's it.
because you got to think about like there's so
Like
thousands
it's
of
not even good
thousands of
advice. You
students.
think it's good advice. It's not,
It's
bro.
disgusting.
It's not.
I've never went to advisor. Wallah, I've never went to advisor.
Why?
Advisor. Never. Why would I go to
Nah,
advisor and have
no,
ChatGPT?
no, but hear me out. I'm looking.
It's logic.
I'm talking smack about them because I went to one. I was like, yo, what the hell is this guy saying? But like,
No, the only reason I know advisors suck because I have people like I know a couple of my boys that are taking classes they don't need for their major.
I
They,
remember
they literally don't need it.
Abdurrahman, bro. He could have take what he could have take Bayi right away. He would have took it right away because I don't know why. He even though he waived it, they still messed him like they cooked him.
See, I wouldn't do that. Like I went to advisor for like when they waived off some classes, but like if I'm going for advisor from like oh give me some advice or oh what classes should I? That's some bullshit.
You just go right to
Yeah,
ChatGPT.
I won't lie. Nowadays, if you still like advisors help in a personal aspect, but academically they suck.
But
They suck. They give the wrong advice. Sometimes obviously
I
they
think the best thing to do is like let's say our local mosque they do the career fair. You actually go
yeah.
that's so good, bro.
Holy.
I actually appreciate it. Wallah.
Um. When the career fair, that's
When they
what helped
actually
me a
bring like people,
lot.
yeah, that helps a lot.
But career
Especially when they
fairs,
bring those colleges and
yeah, yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Career fairs help a lot more than advisors because there's people that are actually
You
taking
know
the
they did
career
it.
that
They
you're going
actually
into.
did it. Like
Yeah.
they'll give you everything the whole route through.
Yeah, so career fairs maybe you could do those, but like if you're going to advisor and tell her, oh, I wanna go to healthcare, she doesn't know nothing. She's probably gonna
She's
tell you,
just an
take this.
advisor, bro.
Yeah,
Do they even
literally.
have degrees? Nah,
What
I don't think they have degrees, right?
advisors? Yeah,
And what? Literature,
education.
education that
Yeah,
counts?
yeah. If you're a college advisor and you don't have a degree, then
No, cause like they can give you like they just can search it up on the computer, bro. Like this guy's trying to be a nurse. You go like you search up
yeah,
the
that's what
nursing
I'm saying.
prerequisites. You can just do that.
They're just there to take their salary and go home. Like, okay, okay. I'm be honest. Like, I respect the counselors and advisors and da da da, but like, honestly, nowadays we don't need you. The same thing for software engineers. You have Claude that builds
Oh,
that builds websites in 10 minutes.
I,
Well, why am I gonna go pay a software engineer
I
$2,000,
know
three thousand
someone.
dollars?
He showed me. He built a website in like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
It was a fully pro like running website using Cloud AI like right away.
yeah. And nowadays we have to learn how to adapt. If you don't learn how to adapt to the
Web
to
developers are cooked,
yeah,
bro.
they're down the drain.
Plus, Claude can build. If you can ask it, it can build you a whole app, bro. A
Mm,
whole app,
That's crazy.
and it's all free.
Yeah,
It's
and
free, bro.
even if it's not free, you're paying
It'll give you
20
the code.
monthly.
They'll give you everything.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
even if it's not $20 a month, bro.
Yeah, $20 a month. You're paying more for a software engineer, and the software engineer most likely might mess up. That obviously software engineers,
AI can mess up too.
yeah, AI can mess up, but like you could just like Again, and it's gonna fix it like this. But a software engineer, he's gonna say, "Oh, give me another 48 hours." Like, what are you
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about? But like in an aspect of like we have to adapt. Like if you're trying to succeed as a
Now, if you
person,
notice,
you
if you
have to
looked at us like
adapt.
100 years ago, like humans 100 years ago, like just so much change, like, and it's all just
Exactly.
to make life way easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it also does make it harder, because like it takes jobs,
Yeah, but in an aspect of like, okay, you have sophomores or freshmen right now in high school that still are thinking of going to computer science. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
that's what I mean of
No,
in terms of
what if
adapting.
what if you're in computer science but you're running the AI? What if you're doing the AI stuff?
See, it's different. So
But the thing is, you only need like one person to do all that. You have like one person run a
yeah,
bunch of like AI bots or something like that.
so my goal with computer science was probably to start like my own AI business or my own company or web development or app develop. That was the plan
Mm.
originally. The thing is with software engineering or computer science in general, you can start your own businesses within that field. Like there's so much. And then worst case scenario, like you don't get your job taken, you go to cybersecurity. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So sometimes there's always a job, but like in an aspect of like, okay, you're coming in, you're fresh, like if people are already done, they're done. But if you're coming in fresh, why would you go into a very, very competitive field? You know what I mean?
Software engineering is very.
It's very
I
competitive.
remember I'm not gonna lie, me too. I really liked it, but I remember I took this one computer science class, and I was like, screw that, bro. I went to house, and I actually like liked it too. Like I like the anatomy stuff, all that
And
stuff.
anime, I think I've always liked biology or
I'm
like
not gonna lie. Plus,
science.
my grandpa, he's always like on me about being a doctor. I was like, yeah, my
A
two
doctor,
two birds, one stone.
yeah,
I mean, every college, every like Asian culture, like you could say like
yeah,
Southeast or
doctor,
Asian or
lawyer,
Middle
da da
East.
da.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I mean, I think in terms of science, I think I really did. I enjoy that subject in general. Like I think it's so easy on me. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like for calc, it was easy, but like I didn't. You know what I mean? Like
Math is
it,
stupid. I'm not
it actually is. It's very stupid. Once the letters came in, I didn't know what's the point of math.
gonna
Like obviously math like sometimes help, but even if you're going to engineering field, once you finish your prereqs, which is all the way to Calc 4, you don't honestly need all those math classes.
lie.
Which is why college is a business. You're trying to get your money. So invest in courses, not in
Are you
colleges.
selling a course, bro?
Yeah, I'm selling a course.
Yeah.
Check the link. No, I'm playing, but like obviously like college is a business and you have to understand that. So like if I had an option to choose a course or go to college, like let's be honest, not like you're paying out of pocket, what would you choose?
One-on-one mentor. Not gonna lie.
What?
A
A mentor.
one-on-one mentor.
A mentor, of
Yeah,
course.
like actual
Especially
like
now.
one-on-one. It's
Yes.
it's it's like 5K or like 4K, 3K compared to what 90K to and up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the college right now has
with like
become a
you're
business.
not even guaranteed.
I won't lie. Let's start a school for out of pocket. No, I'm playing.
For what, bro?
No, but college is a business at the end of the day. They're just trying to get your money. That's why there's prereqs for freaking 2 years.
Mm.
Learning, taking what some random classes.
Wait, wait.
What? But there is prereqs for 2 years. You're taking some random classes. So at the end of the day, it is a business. Obviously, if you don't graduate with a degree that you're gonna use in your future, or like a doctor, a lawyer, da da da, like something big, then college isn't worth it. You're gonna waste your money. You're gonna waste your time as well. If you're just there and you're confused, then you're a bum because you're just wasting your time and you're
Hey, I
wasting your
got a
money.
joke. I got a joke. I got a joke.
Oh no, please
I
no.
got a joke. I
Please
got a
no.
joke.
No, no, I'm serious, no.
All right, here. This is pretty funny. Dear algebra, please stop asking us to find your ex. She's not coming back, and don't ask why.
Get out. Walk out. Get out. Get out.
I didn't feel the
Um,
feeling, bro.
yeah, you don't. You're too tall. But realistically speaking, we do appreciate every single person that has watched until this point. This is the first podcast, and I think we did talk about some points. We didn't really have like an actual notes or something. I
No, this
literally
is
went.
all straight off,
Yeah, it
off
was,
the
it was it
dome,
was
bro.
straight off the dome.
Off the dome.
I literally went to ChatGPT like mid
Yeah, I
mid
pulled
mid
this
talk.
joke straight out of Google, bro.
So like go straight off the dome. If you have any advices or tips that you could give us, we're gonna appreciate it and take it in. Obviously, hopefully the editor like makes the speaking 10 times better. Makes it makes it 10,000 likes.
That's 10,000 likes.
No, no, but
Not really.
besides the point, besides that point, we do appreciate every single person that watched. This is the first podcast, and that's honestly about it. Uh, my name is Muhammad Ali. Like I said, I am your host. Get used to me. And you have.
حذيفة الجهبي.
Why do you look like an insecure girl?
I'm insecure.
No, I'm playing. You're 6'3". All right. Thank you guys for watching.
And I'm with you. I feel insecure.
And lastly, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.